What a crazy couple of weeks real estate has been with this COVID-19 stuff going on. And I just wanted to talk a little bit today about what we should be doing as realtors in this time. Because I think no matter where you're at in the country, what state you're in, what city you're in, we're all seeing an impact, whether it's affecting your real estate market tremendously or not. We're all seeing these big changes that are kind of having to happen right now. And most of you know that I got my license in 2018. So I just hit my 2 year just here recently. And so I don't have that experience to say, well, I went through the market in 2008 when the housing market crashed. This is how you get through. I know what to do. But what I do have the privilege of saying is that most of my mentors have gone through that recession in 2008 when the housing market crashed. And I have talked a lot to them recently about, what do we do during this time when, there's chaos and there's this mass, majority of people, they're kind of freaking out about what to do. What do we do? And I've kind of heard one consistent thing. And I posted it on my Insta story yesterday, a quote by Tom Ferry. But basically they say consumers are craving information right now. This is the time when people want to know more than they ever have. They've kind of been curious about the real estate market if they're maybe have been looking, to buy or sell, recently. But for the most part, people during these times want to know, well, what's going to happen to the real estate market? What's going to happen to stocks? What's going to happen to all of these different things that maybe they don't usually think about on a normal basis? And it is our job as the professionals and as the experts to be in front of them and be a positive face for them to be able to watch and listen to, because we are the professionals and we do know what is going on, and we also can do all of the research that a lot of people either can't do, they don't know how to do, or they just don't have the access to. And so I just want to encourage you guys that even though there's this crazy thing going on right now, that people are really craving that information from you. And if you are pulling back from your ads, or if you are being like, okay, I'm just going to kind of slow down on my real estate business. I'm not really going to call people. I'm not going, everyone's going through this crazy thing right now and nobody wants to hear from me. I want to tell you that that is totally opposite of what is going on. We call hundreds of people every single week to talk to them about buying or selling. And, we might get here and there a few, okay, well, this is all this crazy stuff's going on. Why are you reaching out to me? But 98% of the time we get, oh my gosh, let's talk about it. What's going on? Can I sell my house right now? Can I buy a house? What are rates like? Are rates super high? Are they super low? Is the housing market going to crash? We have gotten so much more engagement lately than ever before. And so do not pull back. If anything, double your ad spend if you can. Get those ads out there. Get your face and your brand in front of people, because I'm telling you, they are craving that right now. This is going to be over. And when it's over, if you were the one pushing through, you were the one being there for the consumers when, in these times of doubt, they're going to remember that. They're not going to be like, oh, well, you just came out of the woodworks now that the market and the society's back to normal. No, they're going to be like, you were there with us through the thick and thin and all this unknown and everything. So make sure that you are being out there and putting that information out there. Do your market reports. Look at that appreciation and depreciation every single day. See what's on the market. See what's being sold and what's going back on the market. Maybe what's being withdrawn. And talk to your own clients. Hey, we have your house for sale. How do you feel about keep showing it and doing, virtual showings? Because there's so many things that we can do right now that just because all of this craziness is going on doesn't mean that, we have to pull our houses off the market. So just a little words of encouragement there. I hope to see you guys on the other side. I know that there's so much good advice out there right now, and I love looking and watching everybody, kind of do their thing. And give all these updates on like, depending on what state you're in, what's kind of happening in your real estate market. And I look forward to talking to you guys more about it. Bye.